stop what you're doing, my dear child. Look at me. Pay close attention. Heaven had been waiting for this very moment. This message wasn't found by chance. I brought you here. I pulled you close because this is my last chance to get to the parts of you that you've tried to hide by burying them under pain, quiet, and worry. I waited calmly through your doubts and wondering, every tear you wiped away by yourself, and every quiet pain you couldn't put into words. I am not angry or condemning you now. Instead, I am speaking with the fierce love of a God who won't let you go without telling you how much I care about you. I know you. I know how tired you feel, what keeps you up at night, and the questions that just won't go away. I've seen you smile in public while you were crying inside. I saw you try to be strong when all you needed was someone to tell you, it's okay to let go. I have you, my child. I have you. I always have. I didn't come to stress you out. I'm here to save you. Not just from the storms going on around you, but also from the quiet nothingness that has taken over your heart. I know you're tired. I know how it feels to feel like you're having a hard time. But this is important for you to know. You're not by yourself. You've never been by yourself. Even when you thought I didn't care or couldn't hear me, I was right there, closer than your breath. I was watching you with loving eyes every time you thought you weren't seen. When you thought about how valuable you were, I whispered, "You are mine." Now I stand in front of you with my arms wide open, hoping that this time you will really see me. Don't turn your head away. Do not scroll past. You can expect more than you thought. I want to give you a lot. But first, please let me in. Not just into the parts you've fixed up and shared, but also into the spots that still hurt. Now is your chance. Allow me to talk. I'd like to stay. I want to love you the same way I always have. I remember every place you've been and every bad night you've been through, but you might not. I was there. I was there when you were in bed thinking about things that were too heavy for you to handle. As you stood in the shower, letting the water cover your tears, I was there. You were acting strong for everyone else. I was in the hospital room when the phone rang, and there was quiet. Your heart broke in an instant, but no one saw. I saw what you did, even though you thought no one did. You thought no one cared, but I did. I wasn't too far away and watched. I walked right into your pain, into the mess, the confusion, and the times you didn't think you could make it through. I stayed even though you didn't feel me. You thought you were going to fall apart, but I held you. I fought for you somewhere inside you that you couldn't see. You didn't know how many times I put my arms around you. How many times did I stop the enemy from taking your life, mine, and hope? You've never been by yourself. Not even for a breath. Not for a second. I stayed when other people left. I stood up for you when you blamed yourself. I whispered over and over when you thought you were too broken to be loved. You're still mine. You tried to run away from the pain, your past, and maybe even me at times. But no matter how far you went, I saw you. I never chased you mad. I went after you with kindness. I kept being there in little ways, hoping you'd notice. In the stranger who was nice. In the quiet moment when you felt at peace for no reason. In the song that really showed how you felt. That was me. I spoke a language that your heart could understand. I didn't want you to be perfect first. When you turn around, you'll see that I've been here the whole time. Type, once more, I choose you. Jesus, if you're not going to turn around, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still thinking about you the same way I did before. When you did wrong, my love didn't fade. When you left, it didn't get tired. It didn't get smaller when you told it, I can't do this anymore. I heard the words you never spoke out loud. The quiet ones, like, do I matter? Is life bigger than this? Will I ever feel whole again? I'm telling you now, you do count. There is more, yes. You can be whole again. Not because you know everything, but because I'm giving you my whole self for free. I'm not here to put more pressure on you or your standards. I'm going to come rest with you, to let you know that this weight is no longer yours. There's no need to act. You don't have to keep a mask on to stay alive. Just be yourself, even when you're tired or not sure what to do. The person who still thinks good things will happen. That's why I came. I love that person. And now, let me ask you something. Do you remember times when everything should have gone wrong but you still got through it? Do you know what took place? It wasn't luck. It wasn't just time going by. It was me. I gave you strength when you didn't think you could stand. I was a calm in your chest when stress was making your ribs hurt. I made sure you met the right person at the right time. I've been painting your life with beauty so that you might catch a glimpse and wonder where it came from. It was all me calling you back to the place where you can finally rest, breathe, and be yourself. With me, you don't need to try hard. There's nothing you need to prove. Right now, you are loved just the way you are. Allow this truth to sink in. I haven't forgotten about you. I am not let down by you. I am not going to wait to punish you. I'm ready to help you. I'm ready to put the broken bits back together to make something more beautiful than you could have made. You felt guilty, ashamed, and like you weren't good enough. You never had to carry that weight, though. I bore it for you on the cross while I was in pain and the dark. I got it for you so you didn't have to. And now I stand here with my arms open wide, calling you to come home, not to a place, but to me. Get back in love. Get back to being happy. It doesn't make sense to go back to peace. Go back to the part of you that was never meant to be scared. I want you back, not because I need you. I want your heart. I want you to laugh. I want to see the most honest, raw parts of you. That's not what I want to hold you in, but love. So here I am, with no tricks or pressure. Just me. It means I still love you, choose you, and call your name. Are you going to come? Let me show you what love looks like. Now is your chance. I will wait one more time and try one last time to show you how much I value you. We haven't forgotten about you. You have been picked. I want you to hear those words with all of your heart, not just your ears. We haven't forgotten about you. You're not forgotten. It's not too late. You're not too broken. I didn't pick you as an afterthought, a plan, or a mistake. Before the world started, before the mountains rose, before the oceans moved, and before there was a single star in the sky, I picked you. I loved you already. Before any of them happened, I saw every day of your life. I didn't pick you because of your skills, your strength, or how well you could handle everything. I love you, so I picked you. I loved you before you did anything to deserve it. Sometimes you may feel like you've failed at life. You might think back on all the bad decisions, chances you missed, and things you wish you could change. I don't see you that way, though. I look at you with kindness in my eyes. I see how hard you had to fight to stay alive. It took a lot of strength to keep going when it would have been easy to give up. I can see how hard this world is on your heart. Even my people, who were meant to keep it safe, were still beating it. There is still hope and a search for love that will not leave. I choose you again. A real you. A messy, hard, hurting, and honest you. I can see everything. I love everything about it. You might wonder, why me? It's easy to say. Because I owned you. Not because you worked hard for it. Not because you prayed correctly or lived a perfect life. I made you, so you are mine. Your name is known to me. I know what you're thinking before you say it. I know every scar you try to hide and every dream you're scared to tell anyone. I know your sadness, your fears, and the ways you feel behind. Still, I chose you not only to be loved, but also to live, to walk in peace, to have hope and dreams again, and to be healed in both body and mind. Please help our station. It is our goal to make you happy and to teach you to love and respect God Jesus. If you'd like to help, you can click the Super Thanks button below to give us money. People have told you that you're not good enough. By other people or by yourself. You've put yourself up against people who seem smarter, more confident, and more successful than you. But comparison has never been a way to figure out how valuable you are. I never told you to be them. I never expect things to be perfect. I want your heart more than anything else. When you trust me with your pain, your fears, and your story, that's when our recovery starts. After a while, you realize you were always there, in which I kept an eye on you the whole time. You felt like you had to come back for a reason. His message is stuck on you for a reason. It's because my spirit is talking to your heart. You feel it, even if you can't put it into words. A deep shaking. A soft pain that tells you this is true. That's me. Again reaching out and knocking. It's not because I need something, but because I love you very much. Love comes back every time. Love waits for you always. I love how real love never gives up. I'm not going to give up on you. You have something inside you that no one else does. A voice, a light, or a calling that was meant to bring my love to places where other people are hurting. But you can't shine if you think no one remembers you. You can't love other people if you don't think you are loved. That's why I'm telling you again. You have been picked. There is a reason you are here. Your life isn't a mess. Your pain has a reason. We are still writing your story. And there are still more beautiful pages to come. You've been thinking for too long that you're not good enough. You were told lies that you had to do things to earn my love. Take care of yourself. Get clean before you come to me. I don't ask for that, though. Please give me your heart. Bring it to me, broken or whole, strong or tired. It's something I will treasure. I will bring something that seems dead to life again. You still have more to wait for, and I will show you. Not just getting by, but having fun. Not just being there, but living. I haven't forgotten about you. I picked you for this very moment, this very season, and this very word. Say yes. Let my love be the most powerful voice. Those thoughts of fear and failing should be drowned out by it. I'm here, and you were picked. It always had been and always will be. It does matter every hard time, every tear, and every silent night when you lie awake and wonder why it all hurts so much. There's been no point in what you've been through. I saw everything at once. I have held each piece of your pain like it were something valuable. I didn't want you to hurt, but I knew that it would help me make something beautiful inside you. That which was meant to break you is now becoming what will build you up. I will use what tried to hurt you to make you stronger. What you thought would be the end of your story will become the part that shows you what your true meaning is. You might have asked me why I let certain things happen. When everything seemed to go wrong, you may have screamed and asked where I was. I get it, though. Feel free to ask me questions. I'm not cold or far away. I'm close to people who are sad and I cry with them. But now I want you to see something. There were things I kept you safe from that you never saw. I didn't open some doors because what was inside would have hurt you more than helped you. I didn't keep you waiting because I didn't want to, but because I wanted to get you ready. I don't have bad timing, I have great timing. And even though you couldn't see the point before, you will now. I taught you that your worth doesn't depend on other people every time they turned you down. I showed you that I would never leave you every time I left you behind. It wasn't because I didn't care about every broken heart, sorrow, and unanswered prayer. It was because I was working on something bigger and longer lasting. I was planting roots in you that would hold your future up. I was working on your heart to make it kind instead of angry. I was giving you a quiet but steady strength, a strength that can stand up to storms. You asked me why I had to go through all of this. This is the answer I give out of love. Being honest about having been through the same pain will let you say, I was there, I got through it. People who are dry and tired are finding hope in you. You are becoming a voice that helps people who are lost. I never waste my pain. I never forget about pain. If I agreed to it, I will take it back. I will use your story to bring you closer to me and to guide other people home. The fire you walked through didn't burn you, but you might not know it yet. It made you better. That which wasn't meant to stay was burned away. It showed you the parts of yourself that needed to be healed. It made room for something else. Now, like gold that has been cleaned, you shine with a brighter light. Not the light of someone who acts like everything is fine all the time, but the light of someone who has held me in the dark and knows what real love is. You now know how to stand up. You'll soon learn how to rise. And this is the most important thing I want you to know. I never meant to punish you. I was getting you ready. Getting your heart ready to be soft. Help your eyes see better. Please hold the gift in your hands with kindness instead of pride. You had to do what you did to fully understand what I'm asking you to do. Now the pain that didn't seem to have any point before will be the very thing that draws other people to my love. It will happen on its own. Words won't be enough to describe your life. Say, you are holy and worthy, Lord, if He reigns in your heart. So be brave, my love. Now that the breaking season is over, the building season has begun. The hurt you carried is becoming the stage I will use to bless you. The places that seemed empty will grow again. You didn't go through the fire to end up in ashes. You go through it with me so I can make something beautiful out of something broken. I will too. I always finish what I begin. You're not just getting by. You are changing. changing into the person I've always known you to be. Wait a minute. The crop is almost here. It will hurt more than the pain that came before it. I have to tell you now is not easy. But love makes it happen. It comes from the heart, where truth and kindness meet. My child, time is running out. This isn't meant to scare you. It was sent to wake you up. I don't want you to miss what's coming next. If you feel like something is missing and can't figure out why your heart is still empty, I don't want you to keep going around in loops even if everything else seems full. The reason you've been antsy is that your spirit has heard my voice. I've been calling you not to faith or pressure, to come close to be with me, to live with me and to really know me. Your mind hasn't caught up with this yet. There are, however, many voices that want to take you away. You can always wait until tomorrow or say you will change later. There is noise in the world that tells you these things. But listen up. Don't wait. Don't ignore this chance. Love shouldn't be something that you always have to wait for when you're ready. Life moves quickly, and every choice you make shapes your path. You might get one or two more chances to stop and listen this way. This isn't just another message. There is a holy pause, a call, and an open door right now. But some doors close after a while. A lot of people don't pay attention to these times. They keep running after things that seem bright but make them feel cold. We say later and later until later turns into never. I don't want that for you. To truly live, not just go through the motions. I want you to be happy even though your heart hurts inside. Feel joy, peace, and know who you really are. I want you to come back to life. But first you have to make a choice. A chance to turn to me right now instead of later. You can choose to stop running and be found. Putting things off is a bad thing. Yes, I will love you even more, but sometimes your heart can get hard and you won't even know it. It gets easier to ignore my voice the more you push it away. I also never force myself on other people. I speak slowly. I reach out in love. But if you keep going away, you might be far from where I whisper. That's what I want to keep you safe from. I don't want your heart to stop beating. I don't want you to lose the truth-seeking parts of your soul. I'm reaching out again right now. Now is your chance to go back to what your heart has always known. I was ready for you. I've seen you drift. I've seen you try to mask your pain with short-term pleasures. But none of it makes me happy. It will help you when the storms come. I'm the only one who can do that. When everything else ends, only my love will be there for you. Don't forget that there will be a shaking. Not to hurt you, but to wake you up to move the false things around so the true ones can rise. There are changes going on in the world. It no longer feels stable what it used to. But I haven't changed at all since yesterday. I stay put when everything else moves. You have to pick though. I can't go with you on your journey. I can only wait, call, reach out, and welcome. But the time I have to wait hurts. I can feel it every time you leave. I'm sad every time you close your heart because I know what you're missing. I know how happy you could be. I know the freedom that's still out there. So please listen. Please don't judge but say. Not as someone mad, but as a friend who knows you're in trouble and wants to get close to you before it's too late. Putting on a show is no longer necessary. There is no longer any time to wait. Now is your chance. And it might not happen like this again. Big life. Big love. Big me. I'm still here. But the door won't stay open for a long time. Now is the time to come while your heart is still soft and my voice is still close. Don't just say yes. Feel it in your heart. Before it gets quiet, say yes. Don't forget how you feel. Say yes. This is my divine call to you, my child. Go back to your house. A place that feels like home to me. You'll find the love you've been looking for your whole life here. You looked for so long in people, in work, in success, and even in things you knew would hurt you. But none of those things ever filled up that big hole in your heart. Because I was the only one who could use that room. And now I'm calling you back to where your heart belongs in a soft, clear way. I'm not asking you to follow rules or follow customs. Please take a break. I want you to put down the big thing you've been carrying. The stress of having to do well, the worry that you're not good enough, the pain of being alone, and the fear of failing. Give it all to me. I'm willing to trade your troubles for peace. True peace. The kind that stays strong even when things get tough, the kind that stays with you even when everything around you doesn't make sense. You have to go home, though, to get that peace. I need to get in. Not just a little, but all the way. You might be scared of what coming back will mean. You might think I'll expect too much from you. But pay close attention. I've never wanted you to be perfect. I only want your heart. Tell the truth. You have a messy, uncertain heart right now. I want to hold that heart. I promise to be careful with it if you trust me enough to give it to me. I promise to make it better. I'm going to show you how much I love you. Yet, you hold my life together. This offer isn't about religion if Jesus is your base. The song is about relationships, like how you and I walk together. It means being sure that you will never have to face anything by yourself. When you come home, you become a part of my family and my circle of love that will never end. You have a place in this family. You fed. You're okay. You've been seen. You no longer need to pretend. You don't need to hide your past or pain. Dear, you are fully known and loaded. I understand that the trip back might be scary. You might be wondering if you went too far. But my arms are wide open to welcome you home, no matter how long you've been away or what route you took to get there. This love is already yours. You already have it. All you have to do is turn around and walk into it. When you do, you'll realize I've been waiting the whole time, waiting with hope and joy to greet you with welcome home. Today is your day. Now is your time. Do not miss it. Do not let fear stop you. Shame shouldn't tell you it's too late. It's never too late. The door to my room is still open. My love is still calling. Move closer to me. Go back home where you could heal. Go back to your home, where love really exists. Please come back to me. Type, Lord, I hear you. Do not wait if this word spoke to you, my child. Because time is running out, I'm calling you again. Now more than ever, the hour is getting close. You remind me that I'm loved fully just the way I am. Help me trust you more today. Let me remember that you are bigger than any trouble I might face when I face them. When chances come up, help me be smart enough to know which doors you want me to walk through. Help me treat other people with the same care and kindness you show me every day. Even when I don't understand what's going on around me, I know that your plans for me are good. Help me rest in that truth. Show me how to depend on you instead of trying to control everything. I trust that you will take care of everything else. Give me the strength to take the next right step. Remind me that I'm never alone today. You are always with me, through good times and bad, big and small. Your love wraps around me like a warm hug and makes me strong for whatever comes next. Because you love me so much, thank you. Thank you for leading me, making me feel better, and giving me hope. I pray in the name of your holy child. Yes. If you believe this word, type Amen. Don't forget to share it with love.